Hello, leaders. I'm Cindy Edwards Johnson, and I'm excited to share this week's wise words. So, there's a wise proverb that says, it takes a village to raise a child. And I'm going to modify it and say, it takes a team to raise a successful leader and a successful company. Today, we are going to delve into what I think is the essence of success. We're going to talk about the power of teamwork. And I want to encourage you to remember that for you to be a successful leader, it requires a team. Now, let's kind of dive into what makes a successful team. One of the first and foremost items of a successful team is having good communication. It's imperative that you have open and transparent dialogue because that's what helps your team stay on the same page. It's what allows everyone to know what are the goals, what's the vision, being able to make sure that if anyone is having any areas of ambiguity or confusion, you're able to resolve that quickly if the team has a foundation that is built on good communication. It also, in my opinion, helps to foster trust. That is imperative. Think of trust as the glue that binds the team together. It is extremely necessary. And successful teams foster environments where trust is able to flourish. That also fosters collaboration. It actually ends up being just second nature for those types of teams. Successful teams are also able to rally around a shared vision and common goals. You're able to communicate the vision, and then the team can then, as I mentioned, rally around it. That is important because it means that each of your team members understand their role, the importance of their role, and are working together to achieve a collected mission. So after you've had your team to have that foundation of communication, really have that trust that's going to help glue your team together, the next item I would say to focus on is adaptability. Think of adaptability as your team's greatest asset. It allows your team to be resilient so that if there's any challenges or storms per se that your team is having to weather, having that adaptability is going to give them the resilience that they need to be able to emerge even stronger. Successful teams are like they're basically like a toolbox where you have all of these diverse tools. You have your screwdriver, your hammer, your the flathead, the Phillips screwdriver, whatever it may be. Think of the members of your team as those tools. So it's really letting your team understand what their role is, understanding what they bring to the table and what they bring to the team, and being able to utilize them appropriately. Each tool, each team member is important. And having a diverse toolbox or a diverse team makes you even better. Because regardless as to what perspective or what talents or what expertise or knowledge is needed, you've got the right team member, the right tool to use in any given situation. That is what helps you have that adaptability to really be able to use your team and be able to use all of the strengths of the team accordingly. Lastly, a successful team needs both creativity and execution. I'm going to take that same analogy about the tools and pull that a little bit further. You don't need every single member of your team to have creativity, but it is important that you have visionaries, those that are naturally innovative, someone on the team that is able to help motivate. And obviously, someone has to be very skilled at execution. Those are those key components that are necessary for your team to truly reach its height of success. And I encourage you, leaders, to evaluate your teams. We all want to achieve greatness. Evaluate your teams to help make sure that you have the key components to be successful. You, as a leader, need to help embody communication, trust, shared vision, adaptability, and diverse skill sets. It's about having the right people in the right roles. And if you have the right people in the right roles working together on a common goal, you are able to do the impossible. Saw a quote that said, like pieces of a puzzle, unique in shape and color, it takes a team to create that complete picture of triumph or the complete picture of victory. You need a team. So, leaders, I want to leave you with this thought. I love the symphony, love listening to music, period. But we don't go to hear one lone instrument. We go to hear the harmony of the instruments together. Think about that when you think about your team and make sure you're taking full advantage of the power within. There's no mountain that's too high or any challenge that's too great when you realize that it takes a team to reach the summit of success. Hope you have a great week, leaders.